Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Holmwood auction rooms. Welcome to our viewers online on Auctions Live. Nice of you to have to join us here. My name is Bridget Andrews. I'm one of the auctioneers here at Holmwood. Let me introduce you to our other auctioneers. We've got Daniel Pengelly over there and Kyle Siebert. He's floating around somewhere. Some other key people we've got here in the room today. We've got Hayden Broadbelt here. He's our auction floor manager. Kyle Sutherland here. He's our CEO. We've got Tony Jenkins there, he's our Managing Director. A very warm welcome to Jason Wells too, he's our new Operations Manager. Welcome to the team, Jason. And Luke Jansen here, he'll be recording your bids today, so if you need any help or any assistance, please don't hesitate to get one of us alongside you. Now, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here this morning. We're absolutely delighted that you chose Holmwood, and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck today, bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the limb, the title and the contract from which we will work from today. Now, on the front page of the contract, it explains the conduct of auction. I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you, so follow me while I talk you through how we're going to work with you in the auction rooms today. In all cases, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Now, should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and we take the highest bidder into one of our side rooms here. Now, if we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we'll pass the property in where it will get taken to the wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. So your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms today. Now, the auctioneers can nominate the sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Clause 2.6, and this is an important clause, so listen carefully. The owner may withdraw the property from auction before it is sold without declaring that reserve price. And that does include that situation where we're in negotiations with the highest bidder in the side rooms. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce that we have withdrawn the property from auction and we've sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, wanting to bid again, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. Clause 2.5, now this talks about the vendor bid. The owners have authorised the auctioneers and the auctioneers alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. Now, if and when we make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying we're not for sale at this level and we need to keep the auction going. It's in the absence of your bidding and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near that reserve price, so that'll give you absolute confidence in bidding against that vendor bid. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. And finally, when you hear the hammer fall, wonderful sound that is, and you're that lucky last bidder, before your celebrations begin, we'll get you to sign the auction contract, arrange to pay the 10% of the final purchase price, and acknowledge that you've received a copy of the REIA guide. Well, that's the formal part of today's proceedings. We've got some wonderful properties up for auction today. So good luck, ladies and gentlemen. I'll invite Dan up now, who's going to take us away.
Well, kia ora and good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Bridget. I take you to our first property in the catalogue. That is 166 Aberdeen Road in Prebbleton, brought to the market by Catherine Picton-Warlow, who is out in the room amongst you working away this morning. Good luck to you, Catherine. Good luck to our owners. Now, the property itself, formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 2,600 square metres, more or less, on lot 27, deposited plan 389232, all contained and described on that record of title that Catherine has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, the settlement is proposed for the 24th of February 2025 or any other date that you've mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, that list of chattels is impressive and unchanged, and I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 and 24 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis this morning. Now, I did some research here. Aberdeen in Scotland is actually known as one of the luckiest places in the UK. It's supplied over 47 major lottery winners in the last 10 years. So Aberdeen Road here certainly feels like a place that you would be lucky to live on here in Prebbleton. Entering this enclave of properties, you find substantial sections, impressive landscaping and quality homes. And arriving at 166, you pull up to manicured lawns and established trees, creating a park-like feeling in your own yard. The heart of the home, it's that huge living area feeding into the large dining room, the spacious second living area, and the wonderful open plan and scullery. The courtyard, that's generously proportioned, it's private, and it will be full of romance in the evening when you're dining with your loved ones underneath that grape arbour that's full of grapes all ready to be ripened in the next few weeks as you take over ownership. The second courtyard flows round in front of the bedrooms and lawns, and to the rear of the property it opens up to a third lawn area, space for veggies, gardens, sheds and even the chicken coop, which I've been told is highly productive. They've got large garaging here with the additional rear door, space for workbenches, deep freeze, as well as further parking behind that secure gate. Everywhere I turned at this property, the main word I thought was space. You've just got so much space inside and out. So even if this property doesn't have something that you need, there is space for you to create it, whether that's fruit trees, whether that's pool, a tennis court, you've got lots of options. But you don't need me to talk all morning about it. I'm going to start on a vendor bid. Draw just a line in the sand to get things underway at $1.5 million. And I look for 50,000 on the rise from there. 1.5 with me on a vendor bid. Often the person who starts these auctions is the one who ends them. Welcome in, team, working with Catherine there at 1,550. Good luck to you today. I could see you there at Aberdeen, absolutely at 1,550, and I look for 1.6. Welcome in, team. Good luck. Look, equally, I could see you there too. You'd fit right in with the neighbours at 1.6. And team, I turn back. The game of tennis has begun. You've got social proof, good property. What's the response, team? 650, strong there in the 50s at 1,650. Do we say 1.7? I wouldn't be hesitating. I'd just be nodding. At 1.7, there we go. At 1.7, and I look back to you, team, now 1,750 is my suggestion. 720, happy to work with you in the 20s at 1,720. Team, do you match fire with fire or do you stay strong in the 50s? 20 it is at 1,740 and 60 beckons. 1,740, 750 down to the 10s. All right, do you stay strong in the 20s, team, and take me to 70? 1,750 here in the 20s. And the 10s at 60, 1,760. Do we go 70? No, it's not the way to buy property, sir. You have to do more open homes with that attitude. At 1,760. If there's not 10, is there 5? At 1,760 with you, team. What about 5,000? No, you're not sure. I'll give you time. You can reconsider. At 1,760 here with the lovely couple at the back. At 1,760, first call. Second. Third call. So team, what I might do now is pause with our top bidders. I just need to warn you, we may have conversations that lead to a sale. We may not come back here. Is there any further interest, even for 2,000? Can I confirm? Even for 2,000? You may not have another crack at it. So, right, I'm going to pause here, team, at 1,760. Not at a level I can sell to you, but let's have a conversation, see if we can get you a home in Prebbleton today. Pause there at 1,760. If anybody else wants to get in the fray, please let us know. The auction is open and live. Our bidders over here, Hayden, thank you so much, and we'll be back with you shortly with Manchester Street. Kia ora and good morning. Hello again. I take you to our next property in the lineup. That is 514 Manchester Street in St Albans, brought to the market by Tracy Denny to my left here. Tracy, good luck to you. Good luck to our owners here this morning. Now, the property itself, formally described as an estate in freehold, consisting of 629 square metres, more or less, on part lot 23 and 24. Deposited plan 3204, all contained and described on that record of title that Tracy has made available to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for the 24th of April 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do note that the outdoor exterior lights along the fence line are going to be passed to you in an as-is, whereas condition, and that there are a few excluded chattels, but they've been there the whole time. So I'm taking it that you have read them, and that you also read the further terms 23 through to 27. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, at Manchester Street, what could be better than arriving home and welcoming in your guests over an idyllic wee bridge crossing a stream, lying beneath cherry and magnolia trees and surrounded by established plantings. I was charmed, and there was even a duck with ducklings there to greet me when I arrived, which won my heart completely. Now, the front veranda, that's gorgeous, that welcomes you in, and if you're so puffed from meandering over the bridge, perusing the garden, then right to your left there is an outdoor lounge ready and waiting for you to just relax in. And if you need to venture further around the side of the building, you find an outdoor bar and barbecue area, productive veggie gardens in abundance. And then further along, there's another outdoor living area underneath the jasmine surrounding a fire pit. There's just so many options for outdoor living here. Inside, the drawing room, or I was told it was the smoking room. I feel it's un-PC to describe it as that anymore, but the drawing room, the smoking room, that's dark, it's moody, it's wood panelled. The dining is intimate and spacious. There's even space for a wee bar at the end. Your galley kitchen, that's open to your second lounge. The laundry is doubling duty as scullery with a well-placed bar fridge in the corner, which also, like the ducks, won me over. The stairway here, it's been recarpeted, complementing the original woodwork, and they just work together so well. Bedrooms, they're well sized, and they're graced with ample storage cupboards. That master suite that is a modern hotel-esque ensuite in it. And I want to say walk-in wardrobe, but that doesn't do it justice. It's more of a walk-in robing room, I think, off the master suite. Everywhere I looked here, I just saw design and beautiful taste. My main question was, can I commission the owners to now design my house? Because I feel like my house is terrible in comparison. So look, you don't need to hear me talk much more. I'm going to start on a vendor bid of $825,000 to kick things away. At 825,000, I look for 25,000 on the rise, getting into the fray to make this home yours. Team, welcome into you at 850,000. Good luck today. You've got good taste, I can tell you that. At 850, my next suggestion is another 25 at 875. Is there other interest to get into the fray at 850,000? First call. Second time. 875. Tracy working with a buyer on the phone. Please wish them well today at 875. Team, I turn back to you. Do we go 900? 875 on the phone with Tracy's buyer at 875,000. First call. Too early for 10,000 respectfully. Looking for 900. 895, I'll work with you in 20. Thank you so much. At 895, Tracy, looking for 20,000. You take me to 915. At 895 here. 915, thank you so much at 915. Team, come back to you looking for 20,000 at 935. 915 with Tracy on the phone. There's a lot on offer here. Just think of yourself sitting in the drawing/smoking room. Those gorgeous chairs, those moody green walls. First time at 915. Second. Third time. 925. Respectfully, team, too early for 10,000. At 915 with you on the phone, Tracy. Not a level I can sell to you. First call at 915. Second. Third call. Kyle, manager, jumping in there. I'll work with your 10 team. 10. I'll work with your 10 at 925. Not going to buy it, but it gets you in the race, right? And it's about the first person we talk to at 925. Tracy, I urge you to stay strong in the 20s at 925. A lot of home on offer here at this level. Looking for 945. 930, cutting me in half. Look, you guys are mean. You're obviously seasoned negotiators, but I'll work with you at 930. Still put you in front. Not a level I can sell, but I'll be talking to the top bidder at 930. Team is at 935. First call at 930,000. Second, third time, it's at 935. Thank you so much, at 935. You're in the front. We'll be talking to you first. 940. Shaking the head. I'll give you time to reconsider, but you bid well at 940 with Tracy's buyer. Once, twice, third time. Team, just so you're warned, I will pause here with Tracy and her buyer. We have a conversation. It may get sold outside the room. This may be your last chance. Are you happy if you're letting it go? Back to the open home trail, dealing with more real estate agents. Wouldn't wish it on anyone. All right, at 940. Tracy, we're going to pause here on a live bid. The auction's open and live. If you have a change of heart, team, talk to Kyle and get back into the fray. Paused at $940,000. And we will be back shortly on Ilam Road. Kia ora and good morning. Thank you so much for your patience while we sort paperwork for our next auction. I take you now to number 69 Ilam Road in Ilam, brought to the market by Lisa Wong. Working very hard, Lisa. I believe you've had over 70 through the campaign and there may be some interest in the room this morning. So good luck to you and good luck to our owners. Now the property itself, formally described as an estate in cross lease on a half share of 954 square metres more or less on flat 1, deposited plan 58338 on lot 14, deposited plan 18778, all contained and described on that record of title that Lisa has made available to you throughout the campaign. Now settlement, that's proposed for the 28th of March 2025 or any other date that you've already agreed in writing with our current owners. Now that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do note that the underfloor heating system and night store in the lounge are being passed over in an as-is whereas condition and that the dishwasher is excluded from the chattels list. And I take it that you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 26. You bid, you buy on that basis this morning. Now this home has been our vendor's well-loved family home for more than 30 years, which says a lot in my opinion, and it has been the site of educational excellence. Not only is it currently owned by a professor, but it has nurtured 2 children who have gone on to gain a master's and a doctorate in their own rights. So that is what you've got the opportunity for here for your family in the future. Now it's spread over 2 levels. You have that master on the ground floor and upstairs the 3 spacious bedrooms, as well as that landing space creating an opportunity for a wee study or a space to read. The main lounge that has that high stud, the second living area provides a multitude of options there, whether it's media room, study, or like our current owners, a highly productive art studio. There are many features in this home. You've got 3 modern heat pumps, you've got underfloor heating in the bathrooms, the garage is tidy and painted on the floor, you've got the separate laundry and multiple cupboards throughout. This home will make a gorgeous family home. Also, if you're in the market for a student rental, my goodness, you couldn't get better than this. You get up in the morning in this home, you're in the kitchen, and you can see the University of Canterbury. That's how close you are. And I've got Lynn Cawthorne over here. She manages our property investments, all of our rentals. So if you're looking for a rental today, I would be talking to her about how quickly I can get students in there if that's what I was here to do. Now I'm going to start on a vendor bid, $650,000. $650,000 on a vendor bid. I look for $25,000 on the rise. I know I've got agents in the room with people on the phones. Where was that? Kyle? And 675 with your buyer there, Kyle, at 675. Please wish them good luck. At 675, I had 700 here first with Deb. I look for 725. 700 here. Kyle, is it 725? 725 straight back with Kyle's client and 50. 750 here. 750,000. I look for 775 with Hayden's client on the phone at 775. Good real estate in Ilam, worth fighting over at 775 and 800 here. 800 in the front. 825 is what I search for. 825, thank you, Kyle, and 850 with Deb's client. 850 determined and quick. At 850, I look for 875. 875, welcome in, sir, a new bidder there at 875. Good luck to you, sir. 875. And too early for 10, sorry, looking for 25. 900 with Kyle on the phone. 900, sir, do you go 925? 900 here. Give you time to consider. At 900,000. Looking for 20. All right, I'll work with you in the 10s at 910. Sir, what do you do? Would you take me to 20? 20, thank you, sir. If you keep listening to me, you'll buy a house today at 920. 920. 920. No, I've got 920 here. 930. 930 with the Kyle's buyer at 930. 930 and 40. New bidder in the race with Tony at 940. Look for 50. 950. 950 with Kyle. 950. I look for 60. And thank you, Tony, at 960,000. First call at 960. Second, I look for 70. Third call at $960,000. I'm happy to take 5s then, if there's not 10. And a 5 at 965. With Hayden's buyer at 965. And 70, thank you, Tony. Lisa, I might need some instructions at 970 with Tony's buyer. Sir, welcome back in at any point at 970 000. First call. Lisa, I might need some instructions. Second call. Third call at 970 000 with Tony's buyer. 975 now with Hayden's buyer at 975 at the back. And 80, thank you, Tony. Holding the lead spot, that's how you buy property at 980.
Change of instructions, we're on the market.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you so much. Congratulations to our owner. I'm excited. And 95? Another 5 at 85. 985 with Hayden. 985, we're on the market and I sell away at 985.
90.
And 90. I would hit the million first, Hayden. That would be my advice. At 990. Psychologically, it will intimidate the competition at 990. First call. Second time at 990,000. Third and final time. Sir, any further interest? Deb, now's the time. And 5 and 95. I would absolutely go the million at 95 here. 995 and 2.5. Yes, it still gets you in front at 975. 997 the half. Be hitting the million. And on the nod at 1 million. Good work, Hayden. Got there first. Stamping authority on the auction at 1 million. It's round, it's nice.
Another 2.5.
2.5, excellent. At 1 million, 2 the half. For the first time. On the market, I sell away. Second and 5. 1,005,000. 1,005,000 with Hayden's buyer at $1,005,000. Anybody else is welcome in at any point. Just come in with one knockout punch is my suggestion. Once at 1,005,000. Twice. And 1,006. It's against you now, Hayden. At 1,006,000. I'd go for the 10. 10. Suggesting 4,000 at 1,006,000. Once called. At 1,006,000, 1,007. 1,007,000. Hope you guys have taken the day off. It's going to be a long one. At 1,007,000. But that's what happens on good property. For the first time, Tony at 1,007,000 and 8. 1,008,000 with Tony's buyer. Suggest 10,000, Hayden. Be strong. Don't think the ones are going to do it. At 1,008,000 for the first time. 1,010,000. Good, you're listening to me now at 1,010,000. 1,010,000, you might have done it. Once at 10,10,000. Twice. Third, final call. Think he's done it, Hayden. I think we've done it. It's going. It's going. Last chance even for $500. Sold for 1,010,000 to Hayden's buyer on the phone. Beautifully bid. Congratulations to our owners and to Lisa Wong for a marvellous campaign. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. What an exciting auction. I've got another exciting auction for you here as we go to 104 Aviemore Drive in Marshlands, brought to the market by Lucy Woodley from our Maryvale office. Good luck to you, Lucy. Good luck to our owners this morning. Formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 500 square metres, more or less, on lot 959, deposited plan 590041, all contained and described on that record of title that Lucy has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for Friday the 14th of February 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing. But gosh, the 14th of February is not far away at all. The list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I take it that you have read further terms 23 and 24 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, Preston's is emerging as a top Christchurch suburb, and this is a rare gem new build with high quality finishes and landscaping that's done for you, from decks and fences to lush lawns and substantial plantings. I thought it had been lived in already. That's how established the grounds were here. You enter into the gorgeous open plan living, flowing out on two sides through sliding doors to the sheltered rear deck for outdoor dining and overseeing the kids and the animals playing in the backyard. That second living space is good sized. It gives you separation. Perhaps that's a media room, a library, a space for kids to play and preserve your sanity, whatever you need it to be. You've got 3 good sized bedrooms plus that master suite right at the rear. So very well placed in my opinion, with a spacious walk-in wardrobe and ensuite and your own door out to your own little deck. And I see there's some beautiful plantings there that I think will give a bit more privacy to your space. The bathrooms are sleek and tastefully tiled, and you've got that garage that's carpeted, and you've got a full laundry set up with a lot of storage there on offer. It is a very easy to fall in love with home here in Marshlands. I'm going to start on a vendor bid, just a line in the sand, at $900,000. 900,000 with me on a vendor bid, and I look for 25,000. Is there 925 in the room? And the crowd goes mild. Very good. 900,000 on a vendor bid. First call. Welcome in, team. Good luck to you at 925. I could see you there in Marshlands. 100% at 925 the bid. I look for 950. Is there 950 now? Once at 925 twice. Third time. Look, team, I'm going to place a vendor bid then on behalf of my owners at 950. Would you take me to 975? Looking for 25,000 there. 950 on a vendor bid. Once called. Twice. Third time. If it's not 975, team, is at 960 perhaps? You give me 10,000. Give you time to consider. At 950,000. Any other interest? Is there interest above 950, team? You give me 10,000? Have to have a bid to have a conversation. Happy to not do any more vendor bids, and we can find a room, see if we can get you a home today. What do you think? If it's not 10, is it 5? 955 perhaps? Once at 950, twice, third time. Team, is there any further interest? Would you give me, I need a bid for it. What would that bid be at 950? It's with me at the moment, but what number would you do to have a conversation? 55, absolutely at 955. Right, I don't think there's further interest here, but you are in the lead. You're our good buyers unconditionally here today. So at 9:55, we're going to pause, find a room, see if we can get you a home today. The auction is open at live at 955,000, and we will be back with you shortly on Clyde Road in Fendleton. Thank you so much. If I could have your attention, please. I take you back now to 166 Aberdeen Road in Prebleton. We paused some time ago on a live bid of 1,760,000. There has been some robust conversation, and I look to our bidders. Where are they? There we go. Hello, team. There has been an increase in the bid to 1,880,000. Can I confirm? Thank you so much. And I look to our owners that at 1,880,000, we're on the market, and I sell away unless I see further bidding. So at 1,880,000 for the first time, even if there's $1,000. Second, third and final time, I'm happy to say it's going, sold. Aberdeen Road in Prebleton, a lucky home. Congratulations to our owners on their next step of their journey, and we will be back with Clyde Road shortly. Good morning and morena, everybody. I take you now to our next property in the lineup. That is 137 Clyde Road in Fendleton, represented by Alan Skehill from our Ilam office. Now, this property itself, formally described as an estate, as a stratum and freehold on Unit 3, Deposited Plan 399727, on Lot 1, Deposited Plan 77838, all contained and described on that record of title that Alan has provided to you throughout the campaign. Settlements proposed for Thursday the 13th of February 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, that list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I take it that you have read the further terms. You bid, you buy on that basis. Now, this is a tidy and well-maintained two-bedroom unit in a small limited edition block. The main bedroom, that is a wonderful size, and that second room gives lots of options, whether it's a guest room, a study or a space for the grandchildren to stay. The north-facing private courtyard provides sun and space to potter and entertain in while being low maintenance, freeing you to just enjoy your weekends and time with loved ones. The Fendleton location, that means you are in the thick of Christchurch's, one of Christchurch's most sought after suburbs. A block over, you've got your supermarket and shops, and if you want a bit more for your shopping experience, you jump in the car and in a few minutes you'll be at Merivale Mall. You've got lots of options here in Fendleton. My instructions is to start on behalf of my owners at $650,000. $650,000 with me on a vendor bid, and I look for $20,000 on the rise. 650 000, wonderful level to be talking about in Fendleton. Look for 670. Give everyone time to consider. 670. Alan working with a buyer on the phone. Please wish them good luck on my behalf, Alan, at 670 for the first time. Second, third time. Well, Alan, look, it looks like our bidder here is number one in the ranks, so we're going to talk to them before the conditional market tomorrow. So look, we're going to find a room, have a conversation and see if we can get them a home. The auction is open and live. We pause on a live bid of $670,000. If anybody else changes their mind, please signal me or Hayden and get into the fray, but we're paused at $670,000. Kia ora and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our next property, 205 Hoonhay Road in Hoonhay, brought to the market by Zanny Paulson and Paul Nichols. Good luck to you, Zanny. A wonderful campaign. I think over 40 parties through. Very exciting here in Hoonhay. Now, the property itself, formally described as an estate in freehold on 453 square metres, more or less, on Lot 1, Deposit Plan 78358, all contained and described on the record of title that Zanny and Paul have provided to you throughout the campaign. Settlement is suggested for Thursday the 27th of February 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do just note that that night store heater will be passed over in an as-is, whereas condition. And I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 25 of the contract. you bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, arriving here at 205, the practicality of this home just starts hitting you from the word go. You've got garaging out the front, you've got shed space, you've got off-street parking, all securely behind your front gates. Moving beyond the hedging, you get greeted by a lovely courtyard, and I noticed an impressive koi pond within that with the most beautiful fish I've seen in a long time. Then further past that courtyard, you go onto the pergola-clad deck, providing shelter for you to utilise outdoor living for as much of the year round as possible. Now, this property, one of the things I love about it, it's easy care. Half the morning in the garden a month was what Zanny and I thought. If you invested that, then the rest of the month your time is spare to just live and enjoy life. The core of this home is that large living space flowing from lounge to dining into the kitchen, and all of those spaces are just full of light from the atrium corner windows that just really open up the home. You've got 3 good-sized bedrooms, partial double glazing, and of course, the key, it's in Cashmere High zone, so your kids are taken care of, and that is a sought-after suburb. Now, for me, it's a no-brainer as a family home, but equally, Zanny and I were quite excited by the possibility of this as a rental. I think there would be families that would love to call this home and to be able to send their kids off to Cashmere, and I believe the returns are not too bad either when you do the numbers. So on behalf of my owners, I start the auction away at $550,000. I look for 25 on the rise at 550,000. Exciting numbers to be talking about in Hoon Hay. Only a block away from OLA, the primary school that created me. I think it speaks well of it. First call at 550. Second, Joe, did you say that puts you off?
No, I said great, let's go.
Thank you so much at 550. Third call. Happy to move on a vendor bid then at 575 without hesitation. Absolutely worth more than this. And I look for 600,000. Once, twice, third time. Look, I'll do one last vendor bid then at 600. It surprises me. A gorgeous family home ready to go at 600,000. First, second opportunity, third and final warning. Zanny, I'm surprised given the quality of this home and the fact that it's ready to go and it has a wonderful vibe about it. I'm going to pass back into your hands. I know there is conditional interest waiting, so let's get the campaign started. I'm happy to announce an asking price of $649,000. That's right. You heard it right, a family home in Hoon Hay, 649,000. Zanny, I expect the phone will be ringing this afternoon, and I know our owners are keen to move on with the next stage of their life, so I hope to see a sold sticker next week. Get through open homes this weekend, priced at 649. Good luck to you, Zanny. Good luck to our owners, and we'll be back with you shortly on Rosedale Place.
Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'm on a road, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. 춤을 춰봐 left and right. You know you feel so right. 다른 시선 따윈 don't care. 목이 터져라 소리쳐. You know you feel so right. 이제부터가 시작이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'm on a road, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'm on a road, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to
If I could have your attention, please. I take you back now to 514 Manchester Street in St Albans. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $940,000. We've had robust conversations. There's been an increase in the bid, but not quite to a level that works for all parties. So I'm going to pass the property in unless I see further bidding now at first call, second, third time, in which case I pass back into your hands, Tracy, and I'm happy to announce we are priced at $1,099,000. $1,099,000, when we've got open homes this weekend, 12 till 12:30 Saturday and Sunday. I recommend that you visit this home, as like me, you will fall in love quite promptly as soon as you step inside. Good luck to you, Tracy. Good luck to our owners. And now I also take you to our next update, that is in Marshlands. Just one moment as I get the page. There we go. I take you back to 104 Aviemore Drive in Marshlands. We paused on a bid before at $955,000. There has once again been robust discussions, but not to a level that works for all parties. So I pass the property in, and I'm happy to announce a price deadline. We're going to price at $1,089,000 in Marshlands, brand new home, and all offers will be presented on Wednesday at 12 p.m. So $1,089,000, and the deadline, all offers presented Wednesday 12 p.m. Lucy, good luck for the weekend. I hope to see busy open homes, and I hope to see some offers in front of our owners next week. It's priced at $1,089,000. Thank you so much for adjusting that, $1,089,000. And I move now to our last property in the lineup. That is number 1 at 31 Rosedale Place in Avonhead, brought to the market by Lisa Wong to my left. Good luck to you, Lisa. Good luck to our owners, who I believe are on the phone with us. The property itself, formerly described as an estate in cross lease, half share in 607 square metres, more or less. That's flat 1 and garage with flat 1 on deposited plan 27343 on lot 23, deposited plan 25722, all contained and described on the record of title that Lisa has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for the 19th of February 2025, and that list of chattels that remains unchanged. I do just note the heater in the lounge and the night store heater in the corridor are both being passed over in an as-is condition. And I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis here this morning. Now, this property has happily been in our vendor's family for over 20 years, telling you how enjoyable living is here in the quiet cul-de-sac of Rosedale Place. The home is single level, and it's that desirable front unit of only 2 homes, meaning that the kitchen and living room, they are north facing, and with an abundance of windows, they are full of light all day. And that front veranda, that's facing west, and it feels like a lovely spot to spend your day, maybe putting out a day bed there in amongst your hoard of potted monsteras and peace lilies, whatever you want to fill it with, but it's going to be a wonderful spot. Both bedrooms generously sized, and you have double glazing, and you have new carpet, new flooring, and there's been refreshed of paint throughout. You've got that separate laundry, garaging at the rear, and a tidy backyard for your clothesline and some veggie gardens if you so wish. There is just wonderful wee extras in this wonderful part of Avonhead. My instructions, I open on a vendor bid of $500,000. $500,000 on behalf of my owners, and I look for $25,000 on the rise. To get yourself into Avonhead, sought after area in Christchurch at $500,000. Look for 25. First call at 500,000. Second call. Hello, ma'am. Good luck to you today at 525. Wonderful. 525,000. Good luck. I could see you moving into Avonhead. That would be exciting. Only in a couple of weeks, perhaps. At 525. And I look for 550 on the rise. Is there any other interest here unconditionally today at 525? Once, twice, third time. Look, I'm going to do a vendor bid at 550,000. Ma'am, would you take me to 575? If it's not 575, is there another number that works better for you? But I'm with 550 on behalf of my owners. Is it perhaps 570? Five. 530. Respectfully, I'm at 550. You just have to be above that number. Maybe it's 5,000. What about 555? It's not a number I can sell to you, but we will have a conversation. That's the key thing. Would you go 555? Thank you so much for working with me. If you keep listening to advice, you're going to buy a home today. I'll assure you of it. At 555,000. Once, twice, third and final time. Ma'am, we're going to find a room for you. We're going to get the owners in another room and we're going to have a conversation. So pause. The auction is open and live at 555,000 and I hope that we can secure you a home today. And we will be back shortly with updates on the rest of our properties. If I could have your attention, please, now. I take you back to 137C Clyde Road in Fendleton. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $670,000. Now, I look to our bidder, who I believe is next to Alan, and I believe that there's been conversations and an increase to $721,000. I'll confirm on the nod, thank you. Simon, I turn to you, talking to our owner, that at 721 we are on the market. Wonderful. I pick the hammer up and I sell away for the first time at 721. Second, third and final. Congratulations, ma'am. I'm happy to say you're moving into Clyde Road. It's going, sold. Welcome to your new home. And we will be back shortly with updates on Rosedale Place. Kia ora and good morning. Thank you so much for your patience. I take you now to number 1 at 31 Rosedale Place. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $555,000. We've had some robust conversations, but we've not reached a number that works for all parties. So I've now passed the property in at $550,000, and I do have an asking price to announce of $620,000. So if you've got interest at that level, get along to Avonhead, a wonderful property, beautiful renovations and updates. Lisa is there this weekend doing open homes, so get in touch if you've got interest at that level. A wonderful property. Lisa, I wish you a busy campaign on the weekend. Best of luck to our owners. And that concludes our auctions for today. Please join us next Wednesday when we bring a further 14 properties to the market for you so that you can be in there before autumn. Thank you so much for joining us. For those of you online, have a wonderful long weekend ahead.